Hello again, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Wynn in Magical Diary. Woof Hall. So, last episode, we got our Secret Santas, and we know who we are a Secret Santa for. We are a Secret Santa for Barbara Solmoro right now. So, that's interesting. We're going to see how it turns out. We haven't had much Barbara content in this playthrough. Honestly, I'll be straight out with you. I was hoping for Ellen, but we're gracious. We're not gonna let this go to waste now, aren't we? All right, we open the door and we see Manuel. Hello, I'm here as class treasurer to tell you that the vans to the mall today are cancelled. Why's that? Well, it's snowing. I look out the window at the fat, fluffy flakes falling. Huh. Do malls close when it snows? The roads are far too dangerous for the vans. It can't be that bad, can it? Driving always looks so easy. Does that mean the Secret Santa event is cancelled too? I don't know yet. When I find out, I'll tell you. Thanks. He goes on to the next door. I suppose this means my arrangement with Donald is off too. What should I do today? He didn't say anything about the dungeon, so I assume they're still open. We just had an exam though, so that's not urgent. I suppose I could take the day to relax. Let's study, of course! Minnie Cochran is assisting the students in the school library. We'll study with Minnie, sure. Get our white magic up by 1. I'm walking down the hall when... Wait! I pause. Who was that? Was she talking to me? I don't see anyone near, but... Ellen rushes into view, then nearly stumbles when she sees me. Charles? Did you need something? What? No, did you see a snake come through here? You lost your pet snake? No, a girl from Snake Hall with red hair? Sorry, I didn't notice anyone. Who are you looking for? I don't know. Okay. Why are you looking for someone you don't know? This is going to sound strange. She walked through a wall. I don't mean she made a passage with black magic. I mean she walked right into it like it was an illusion. But it wasn't an illusion, I checked. Witches can't just walk through walls, right? Not normally. It is possible for some spirits to enter an ethereal state between the otherworld and our realm, existing in both and neither at the same time. For a student witch, though, that's a very different situation. Perhaps she was the illusion? She might have been a projection, not really there. Or, you said you didn't recognize her, so she's an upperclassman, right? Ellen nods. Maybe there are parts of the school hidden from freshmen, something that your spells couldn't see through. So, this is just a thought that cropped into my head, and I have no idea what the content is on this route. But I wonder if this has to do with William. If so, what red-haired girl do we know comes from Snake Hall? Isn't Angela from Snake Hall, or is she from Horse Hall? I can't remember. Maybe there are parts of the school hidden from freshmen. Something your spells couldn't see through. It would make sense, considering the way the practice dungeons work. Maybe. Sorry to bother you, it really wasn't important. It's fine. If you see anything else strange, you can come tell me. I'm curious. Okay. I'll see you later. She heads back towards Horse Hall. Aw. At the end of the week, yada yada. Let's do done yada yada. And our stress is pretty high. On Monday morning, all the students are summoned to the gymnasium. Hail, choir of angels! I know you're all disappointed that this weekend's weather prevented the usual shopping trips, so I've decided on a little change to this year's Secret Santa event. Something to show the triumph of imagination and goodwill over money. Something to use your creative minds. And your hands. What is she up to? We're gonna make holiday cards. She waves her hand at the stage, where boxes of supplies have been set up. I've supplied construction paper, glue, glitter, crayons, scissors, and sequins. Mr. Arden is bringing in the past year's worth of expired magazines. So if you're not certain of your drawing talents, you can cut out pictures to decorate your cards with. I hear murmurs around me. Some people seem to think this idea is ridiculous, though I'm not sure why. Instead of giving people physical gifts, you can express what you think they might like to have or be. After all, isn't it the thought that counts? Giving people only the idea of a present offers up a wider range of possibilities, but also makes it harder to feel satisfied with something simple. Most people could have bought a cute trinket without much thought and felt they'd done enough, but now, writing happy holidays and being done with it would seem rude. And to help you nurture your feelings of creativity and fun, all classes today are cancelled, and there will be pizza for lunch. Enjoy! Holiday cards for me usually means New Year's greetings cards, commonly with a dark or red background and decorated with stars or fireworks. I'm not sure if that's what American students would expect, and it doesn't meet Potsdam's description of things someone would truly like to be or have. I hang back for a moment to watch the others. People are picking up large sheets of thick coloured paper to make their cards from. Most people take one sheet, but some take several. I should probably grab at least one quickly to be sure I have something to work with. What colour do I want? Well, this one is for Barbara, right? I feel like she is a fan of red. It's a strong, warm colour, which brings good feelings. That leaves the subject of decorations. What sort of imagery would Barbara appreciate? I don't know her taste enough to guess anything about what she would like to have, to receive, and own. But what would she like to be? Brave? Oops. Using my knowledge of what goes on in Barbara's route, which I won't mention here in case you guys want to start off with this route, in which case, good luck, because I'm starting to doubt if we are on the route that we want or not because of the Secret Santa event. I'm gonna pick Brave. I managed to find a fantasy magazine with pictures of women in armor brandishing swords. Maybe she would appreciate that. Some images of cowboys on the open prairie, as well as that American touch. For that American touch. Now that my design is planned, I set to work cutting and pasting. I lay out my basic design and then search for glitter to enhance the decoration. Potsdam has provided tubes of many shades, including a nearly transparent variety that reflects iridescence. It's pretty, but it's hard to control the tiny flakes and they keep leaking onto the floor. It shouldn't be hard to gather up the mess afterwards with a touch of magic, but it seems a little sad to waste the sparkle. All around me I hear witches and wizards laughing, chatting and working. Not a family, not a kingdom, but a community. And that has a magic all of its own. Of course, it doesn't take that long to make a single card, even if you put the extra effort into it. Soon, most people are goofing around, socializing with their friends and throwing crumpled up paper at each other. And then there's Manuel. He was surrounded by stacks of material and showed no sign of slowing down. It looks like he has several cards complete and propped open to dry. Is he planning to bind them all together into a book? Coming closer, I can hear him humming faintly as he works. That must be a very special card. What? Oh, hi Charles. I know we're only Secret Santa for one person, but it's a shame to waste all these supplies. So I'm making lots of cards. He wiggles and plays. Oh, that's very nice of you. Who are you making cards for? All the freshmen toads and snakes, and the professors. Should I make you one? If you want to. Maybe I should make a few more cards myself. Do you mind if I sit and work with you? Oh, please do. The extra cards will have to be a little generic, but they can still spread goodwill. Since Manuel's mother is an artist, I wondered if he might do something very detailed or complicated. But his cards don't look much different from the ones everyone else is making, other than being more of them. No, that's not quite true. He's much more careful in the way he's working. Every snip of the scissors, just so, glue smooth and even, leftover trim neatly stacked aside. He also likes to cut out extra hearts, leaves and flowers from plain coloured paper to brush with glitter and attach to the card edges. After some time working, he looks up at me. "Here, this one is for you. Feliz Navidad." It's a picture of a hanging lantern surrounded by oak leaves and mushrooms. Okay, I don't know, what does Feliz Navidad mean? So I am going to go and Google this. I have no idea what this means. Feliz Navidad. What is this? It's a Christmas album by Jose Feliciano, originally titled Jose Feliciano and released in 1970 by RCA Victor. It was reissued on CD in 2001. Okay, so it's a song. Okay, cool. Why is he saying this? I mean, he's happy and everything, but I don't just go, oh man, what's the name of a popular Christmas song? I don't go, oh here, I've been making greeting cards, here you go, 3 wise men. Like, what? You don't just say that. Anyway, it's a picture of a hanging lantern surrounded by oak leaves and mushrooms. Oh, thank you. His fluffy tail wagged back and forth. Let it dry first, though. Right, I still have to finish yours. Oh, you don't have to. I mean, you're already being nice to me, sharing with me, and you don't have to make a card. A gift deserves a gift. My honor demands it. Oh, well, I don't want to dishonor you. What should I use to decorate Manuel's card? I'm sure he'll be happy whatever I choose. Candles and cookies, or forest and nature? Let's do forest and nature. Manuel's in the nature club with me, and I know he appreciates the wilderness, so I find some pretty pictures of the forest. When I finally give him his card, his tail thumps to the floor. Ah. In the afternoon, when every slice of pizza has been devoured and every greasy cardboard box spirited away, it is time to deliver our well-wishings. I go looking for Barbara in the crowd and spot her just after she passes the card she made to someone else. Just gonna look at the time. Yeah, 12 minutes. Okay, we have plenty more time here. Huh? Best wishes for the upcoming holiday season. I hand her my creation. Brave. Do you like it, or did I pick the wrong thing? She points to the picture of a screaming Scythian with a spear, and then points back at herself. Huh? Well, you are very brave and fierce, and I thought you might like to, crush your enemies. Be able to strike down your enemies and ride to victory. See, she's super strong. She's stronger than everyone else, and she can crush anything in her path. And the red shows her strength, and the blood of her foes. She takes the card. A minute later, I hear someone calling my name. Hey, Charles! He hands me a bright red card. Sorry about the, extra glue, but I think it's dry this time. Oh, Luke, you are so nervous, my boy. What are you doing? Come on, Luke, it's fine. Don't worry about it. It's covered with pictures of green wreaths, golden bells, red and white sticky candy sticks, and people wearing hockey masks. The decorations are slightly hidden behind a gigantic splotch of glue across the front, now transformed into a meteor of silver glitter, very good at improvising. It bulges menacingly. While it may not be wet enough for it to run, if I poke it, it might pop. Thanks. It's fun getting to act like a little kid for a while, huh? You always act like a kid. I don't see how that's any different than normal for you. Aw, you sound like my brother. I knew I should have raised a glitter bomb. Oh, here's one for you too. I'm not your secret Santa, but I made a few extra for my friends. Thanks! I can distribute the rest as I go along. Overall, it's been a fun day. What should I do for the rest of the week? This is a good question. We could try to get our green magic up even further, and I think that is an efficient use of our time. Firstly, sleep, and then do green magic. Let's go! Lost 25 stress? I hear voices in the hall. Report cards or something. Man, I told you, there's no grades here. It's not the Potsdam way. You ever heard her, right? Every student's a unique flower blossoming in a rainbow shower. He waves his hand in the air while pitching up his voice in mimicry. So it goes against the style to say, that boy is 92% awesome. But that one's only an 85. There's no grades at all? I'm certain they have some way to track who the best students are. And they keep records. It's a small school. Teachers keep track of everything you do that's clever or stupid. That's how they pick honor students later on. It's what all the teachers think about you personally. Yeah. Judging each student as an individual sounds more fair than comparing them to a single standard. Donald shrugs. Anyway, you're the only number score that really matters are merits. If you're in the positive, you're good. If you're in the negative, at least you're safe till you hit the bottom. Really? So if you're worried, just do more special tasks with me and you're golden. It's your choice, man. Yeah, you're right. The professors make the decisions, but the students aren't completely helpless. It's our choices that determine how our school years turns out. Alright, green magic success? I wonder what other combination magics we get with green magic. Hey Charles, you going to the chorale concert tonight? Oh, that's right, Donald's in the chorale. He'll be performing tonight. Do you have to buy tickets? No, it's free. Then, yeah, sure. If you're going, then I can go with you. Cool, meet me and Logan after dinner. Alright, excellent. After dinner, I meet up with Luke and Logan and head to the gym for the chorale concert. We take our seats in the darkened gym. At first, everyone is chattering to each other about the upcoming holiday, but a flicker of firelight brings a hush to the crowd. The chorale members... oh man, I love these... wow. These chibi displays are amazing, I love them. The chorale members enter, bearing lit candles. They walk slowly, keeping beat to a silent rhythm, and make their way up to the stage. There they stand in rows, the girls on the left and the boys on the right, and begin to sing, their candles still burning. I don't know most of the songs, but they are drawn from different styles and traditions, so I hope that there's something for everyone. The concert ends and the audience applauds. Afterwards, a table of refreshments is revealed. Spicy holiday punch, cheese and olives, and sugar cookies cut into different shapes. Some of the professors appear to be in attendance. Overall, it's a pleasant evening. Green magic class success. Oh, we're nearly at 80. At the close of classes on Friday, all the students are called together for a final assembly. The semester... oh, the semester ended? Really? December 20th, oh that's right! Oh no. The semester has ended. After this, everyone goes home to their families for the holiday season and will not return until the new year. The crowd quivers, eager to be released. Hello, my young students. The tradition of Christmas is one of giving and sharing. Many of you will be returning to your homes to exchange gifts and spend time with friends and family. But while you're gone, do not forget who you are. Do not forget that you all share with your brothers and sisters in magic. I have a special gift for you. I feel a tingle of white magic sweep over me, though I can't sense any clear effect. On the stage at Potsdam's side, I see Gravina shudder in distaste. Think of those that you care about. Think of a person that matters to you. If the person you choose is thinking of you as well, you will feel that connection, that affection being shared. What an odd spell, and somewhat unsettling to have affection-revealing spell cast without my consent. I suppose if you chose not to think of anyone, it will do nothing, and therefore by selecting someone you are agreeing to participate. But what exactly will it share? If it tightens bonds that already exist, it could strengthen loyalty, but only between students, only between members of the school touched by the spell. Any outside relationship might then feel less important. I'll leave you to your thoughts. My thoughts are not clear. Who should I think about? Who might I share? some sort of connection with. Ooh, look at these options. Ellen, Barbara, William, Luke, Manuel. Manuel is an option? Whoa, I did not know. I did not expect that. I don't know why. Oh yeah, no, this is not a full list because remember we did Minnie as well. We did Minnie's route beforehand. Depending on what order you're watching this in. I'm still not sure how I'm doing the playlist, but right now I have them all in one big super playlist, and if I'm lazy, that's where it's going to stay. Anyway. So, I have a clear choice here. A clear choice for this time. And we no longer need to vacate our nasal cavities. We need to, Christmas choice. Man, imagine waking up on Christmas Day and being given the choice. You know the choice I'm talking about? I'm talking about, which choice? I'm talking about, this choice right here. When young wild seeds manifest their powers, they are contacted by a larger wizarding community and offered the choice to either join magical society or have air powers sealed and forget they ever existed. Man. That's, honestly, that's a bit of, adult horror, to be honest with you. No, actually it's not. No, I thought it operated differently. Sorry, for some reason I assumed that if you do become a wizard, you forget your past life. And I'm like, I don't want that. I have, like, relationships that I care about in my real life. Even if I get magical powers from it, I don't want to, you know, I don't want to leave those guys. I don't want to leave my friends and loved ones. That's not good. But no, that's not how it works. You just can't tell them that, you know, you have magic. Unless they have magic. In which case... party? I guess? Maybe? Anyway, our choice here is Ellen. I let my thoughts rest on Ellen. She's shy and bold at the same time. She's a wild seed who's more dedicated to studying magic than most born witches. She hangs back and avoids attention, then openly challenges the school's most notorious professor. But what does she think of me? In my mind, I'm holding out my hand, offering her my support, and hoping... And then... Oh... oh, every time it gets me. Oh, the tears. Oh, I'm not actually crying. My eyes just, like, welled up with water. Oh, my goodness. Just that sound cue and everything is so well done. As you're... oh... I'm just a huge sap, okay? And then I sense her fingers catching hold of mine with a squeeze, and I feel the warmth of her smile. It's so real that for a moment I expect to see her standing right in front of me, but of course it was only in our thoughts. She was thinking of me. Professor Potsdam climbs back onto the stage and claps her hands. Happy holiday, everyone! We'll see you in 2 weeks! And with that, the balloon bursts and the students begin to stream away, laughing and shouting. I head back to my room to wait for my ride. Alright, well. In the evening, Grabiner comes to my door. Are you prepared? Yes, sir. Very well, don't move. He twists his hand and the world twists around us. Moments later, we are standing in the open, chilly Vermont forest, staring up at the stars. Here, send your signal. He hands me a small cylindrical beacon box carved from my native wood. I rotate the lid to the correct setting and allow my own magic to infuse into it. A whisper of energy curls outwards, tying itself into a spiral and then vanishes through the veil. Grabiner could, of course, escort me into the other world himself, but he won't. He despises anything to do with the spirit magic. Only the pressure of my parents has brought him this far. I should be grateful that he's waiting here with me. A flurry of fireflies form out of nowhere. Otherwhere. Oh man. Otherwhere is so great. That's amazing. Otherwhere. should you decide not to return for the spring semester, I would appreciate being notified in advance. I'll see you next year. I hold up the beacon and the spirits stream into it. Then I activate the sigil and the step. Elsewhere. Here, at an established waypoint, the landscape is not so different from the forest that I left behind, except that the air is warmer, more spring than winter. Distances in the other world are not straightforward. Wandering with no destination in mind could quickly lead you to a forest of bones. But I have a guide. Spirits flow and a path opens up before me. I'm going home. Alright, well, that is going to be our winter holiday, and that is going to be the end of this session, honestly. So, here we are, back in January 5th, back in our dorm room, and we are going to have to continue this up next time. Oh, man, I'm so glad that, that Ellen still accepted our thoughts. Yeah, that's great. But Manuel, man. Manuel, really? Like, the reason why I'm surprised at Manuel, I'm absolutely not against it, by the way, is because he's not on the five people on the cover. The five people on the cover of this game are Minnie Cochran in the middle, so she's clearly the main character. You have Barbara on Minnie's left, and William on Barbara's left. Then you have Ellen on Minnie's right, and then you have Damien on Ellen's right. Ugh. Damien, man. I don't... Listen, okay. I had this thought when I was coming back from work, and yes, for some reason, I decided to think a lot about Magical Diary as I was coming back from work. But, okay, Damien, I don't believe is evil. I don't believe he is evil. I believe Kyo is irredeemable. I think Kyo is the worst villain in this entire game. Like, I know, like, Damien goes out and does a terrible thing with Ellen in one of the former routes. Like, threatening to get rid of her magical... I don't know what happened. It's very vague, but something similar to that happened in the first game. I don't believe he's evil. I believe he's, I don't know what I believe, to be honest. But evil, I don't think he is. I don't know, now that I'm thinking about it. But I do believe that Kyo is more evil than Damien is. And that's simply because I've actually personally had a bad experience. Well, not me personally, but one of my close friends has had a bad encounter with a Kyo, and that ended up working out terribly for her. So yeah, I very much side with Barbara in this regard. That you know, these people are bad. That's all there is to say about it. But yes, anyway, thank you guys for watching. I hope you have enjoyed, and I will see you all next time. Take care.